check this out. Alright, welcome to Multiverse. This is the studio you see behind you. You see the 3D printer chugging away on today's project. You see right here another project that we worked on last time and some parts that we just pulled off the printer. So, our project today is the Print and Play, where we play some video games and we print some items from the games and we kind of remix it a little bit. We just got done with Apex Legends. You can check that out on our website or our YouTube or this Twitch channel. Right now we are really into Destiny 2. So we are huge Destiny 1 players and just got Destiny 2 about a week ago or so. And of course there's like 2 years worth of things to do, so it's been awesome. And for the next Print and Play, what I wanted to do is something from that. So I've always loved the Ghost. I talked yesterday about AIs and Cortana and Ghost and Jarvis and all of the different AIs I think are really cool. So we were going to print a Ghost, and I want it to be a nightlight that you can see and here for the studio. And I wanted to pull that up right here. So the nightlight is going to fit underneath and have the Ghost glow. So maybe we can print it out of a transparent material or just have the eye glow. We'll see how that's going to work. So this is the model we're using. It's Bold Print Shop. And what we're going to do is just print one to get the size and everything worked out before we start hacking away at it in CAD to fit onto the nightlight itself. So we just wanted to get one, and what you see here, down here in this view, is some of the pieces that printed out last night. If you looked at part 1, we started with these little winglets here, and whoops, let me pull that. Oh, maybe it's a double forward. Let me pull that up. Of course, there's the model. It's incredible. And let's pull up. Well, we're going faster than the internet. Right here is what we printed, except ours didn't have the right here. So the winglets. This is winglet A that you see down here on our pad. What you see printing behind us is winglet B, and that is, I'm assuming, connects together. And I'm assuming it's something, these two are A's and those are B's, something like that. So what you see down here are the A's, and I pulled those off the printer this morning. It's about a 9-hour print, and the B's have been going for, I don't know, about 4 or 5 hours, perhaps. And if we wanted to kind of sort of a close-up view of what's going on with those, you know what, let's switch over to the 3D printer cam here. Let's just get a good view of those going on. So as you can see, those are turning out amazing. We went with the settings that were on the page itself. So we made a number of changes to Cura. In order to do that, let me pull that back up here. And if we scroll down on the page, depending on the part, he has highlighted exactly what you should do with it. Let me pull this up so you can see it there. Right. So, what temperature, what infill, that kind of stuff. And it turned out really good. So let's go back up here and pull this on the board. Now what we're doing is part B. So I wanted to show it loaded up and show how that works. And then what we'll do is we'll get into a game. Okay, so I'm going to recreate sort of what we did the first time on Cura. Recreate what's going on over here on this laptop. This laptop that you can see is running part B, but I wanted to kind of load it up here and show you how we arranged it and how we sliced it, and then we'll get into a game of Destiny. You know what? Actually, let's get into a game right now. We have it tabbed up. Before we load that, let's do there we go. And again, the name is Multiverse. You can find us in the game. I run a warlock. My wife runs a hunter. I'm assuming any minute now we're going to get a second account. And because we've both enjoyed this game a lot, it'd be really fun. We've been talking about just running, strikes and things together and getting in the clan and things like that. So anyways, let's load up the Warlock here and let's do a strike. Or, something with some other people. You don't want to watch me go through the story. That's for sure. And as you can see, what I did was, just got the whole thing all the way through the the Forsaken. So I've gone through, of course, the base game and beat that. I just got done with Curse of Osiris. I'm now on Ore Mine, so I've unlocked Mars. And I think this is only the second or third mission in the Ore Mine campaign. As you can see, I've barely even touched that. So I'm not going to go through the story. There's a bunch of cutscenes. I want to watch them. You don't want to watch them. This is like a year and a half old, right? So what we're going to do is just hop right in here, maybe do some Vanguard strikes or some Crucible. And of course, because it was the reset, we are going to notice that everything is back to 0 here. So there's all sorts of things we can get going on. And let's do one of these. Let's just launch right into it. Oh yeah, the music. Again, that's Julian Avia. Julian is dope. I love his jams. Check out his SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Julian_Avia. You will not be disappointed. You can just start at the top and let it go all the way through all day. It's great, great jams. All right, we're in a strike. Let's see. Excuse me, I didn't mean to make that loud. There we go. Okay. Oh, it looks like I'm dropped like right into the... Is it just me? Nope. I see some others. I gotta catch up with them. Alright, here we go. There we are. There's one of them.
I'm consulting Vanguard archives on hive rituals. I'm getting a lot of hits about death experiments.
Oh, perfect. Give me some
words. I don't know what
words.
you're walking into, Caliban, but keep your eyes up. I want to see you all alive at the end of this.
I think alive is the bare minimum we should shoot for. Sloan?
Is it just the two of us?
Are you there?
No! No! Please! You already took my ghost! Please!
You hear me? Caliban? Caliban, are you there? Sir, they're not responding.
That must be one of the missing Guardians. Tracing his broadcast now.
Whoa. That was fast. That was quick. I don't know how you can look at their power. I'm assuming he's or she is pretty high.
I don't understand. That Guardian should be right around here. That's void light.
This dude is like
How?
one hitting everything.
Hello? Is anyone in here? We're here to help. This doesn't add up.
Okay.
Where's that Guardian we heard?
This is gonna be quick, I can tell.
This. What is this? This is a cap on some kind of summoning spell.
Sure, everything's
The
loaded
whole
up.
thing
I got no
is powered by
special, so
void light.
that's gonna be
The
rough.
Hive are calling something to Titan. No wonder they don't want company.
Is someone there? Hello? Sloan?
It's better.
We copy. Who is this?
I'm just gonna keep going and keep talking and hope that the signal gets better.
The hive can't summon anything without those crystals.
Nice. Oh. I mean, if he's gonna do it, I'll just let him do it. Okay. It doesn't even show you the damage necessarily he's taking. Nice.
Echo 3 here. Unknown fire team. Do you copy?
We copy. Are there others with you?
No, just us down here.
There we go. Oof. Alright, we gotta smash some crystals.
We
Let's do
came
it.
down here as a squad of 9. Got picked off one by one. Watched a wizard rip the light out of my best friend and funnel it into some kind of crystal.
These are all guardians. They're harvesting guardians.
Oh. Unifiction boots. That's pretty good, right? I think. I've been reading a little bit about it this past week, and I think those boots are pretty sweet. Let's throw them on right now, just because. Maybe not. And that's a random place to get exotic. Random place to get an exotic. Oh my gosh. My bad. Didn't realize I was out of ammo there. Oof. That's right, I'm on my... Shoot. I forgot I'm on my grenade launcher instead of my sniper there. Oh no, Melissa Crown is here to save the day. Oh, she's gonna make it so I can respawn here. Rifts reload weapons, okay. That's weird. There he is. That was weird. Ooh, that guy's tough. Where'd he go? Oh, he's down there. Alright, coming. I'm not even sure I know how to get down there. There we go. No. A bad grenade. That's better. It's better to get that shotty back. Oh, I got you. Oh, shit. Shoot. Sorry. But your audiences. Sorry.
Idea.
This is the first time I've played this strike. I think. I'm pretty sure. I haven't played this strike yet. Thank goodness the DM is here.
Getting a
Because they
little
have
dicey
been
down here. You need to
very
turn back.
powerful.
Hang in there. We're on our way.
No! Turn back!
We can still stop this. We just need to use crystals to short out the summoning ritual.
Using crystals to short out the summoning
That'd be a
ritual.
great plan.
Okay.
If there were any powered crystals in here. I take it back. Together, we're gonna end this.
You have another plan?
Nope. Same plan.
Oh, wait.
Give Sloan my
Listen.
regards.
Where'd they go? Shoot. I'm probably the worst strike teammate right now. I have no clue where I'm at, where I'm going. Sorry, everyone.
She sacrificed herself. This ends here.
Good, thank you. Oh, get that. Nice. Alright, catching up. I'll take that. Ingram. Nice. Nice. Alright, got some good super shots in there. what I can right now until I get more of those supers. Take care of those guys. Nice. Oh, I think you did it. Oh, shoot.
Here's our chance.
Where's our chance? How do I get up there? Oh, that. Woohoo! All right. All right.
Well,
Nice.
we did it. Wish we'd had time to think of another way.
Is there some loot skis? All right. Okay. Good. Whew. Figured that out just in time. I was like, how do you get up there? Oh, the rotating platforms. Of course. All right, cool. Well, I will take that. Eda must have bopped out real quick. All right, let's get back to our projects here in a second. Let's see, 312. Okay. All right, let's pull this down. Okay, so what I want to do is go real quick while these are printing over to this and show you what I did to get these printed. And we did winglet B, and we used the one that said no support because, again, we were looking at, we don't need supports. Things stick to this bed really well, so we didn't want to worry about supports. So we picked winglet B, no support. And of course it just opens one up. And so we moved it on the print bed here, and we wanted to multiply it, make 3 more of them. So we have 4 total. And we know this because over here on our page, it told us winglet B quantity 4. All right, there's all the info. And so I'm gonna sort of select these, and we'll just move them. When they're striped like that, that means that they're not properly on the print bed. So you need to sort of rearrange them so they are. And get sort of a better look. You flip it that way. If you want to stagger them a little bit, you can. It's not necessary. As long as they don't overlap their model, the printer will figure it out. It'll be just fine. And there we go. We have all 4 of them there. Now, it's already set up from the last print with these settings. So we are, by chance, using white PLA. Right here, 15% fill, 2 shell, which is under... Oh, it saved it. Okay, perfect. So it's under custom, that 2 shell, and you can see here it's under 0.12 millimeter, and no supports. So we have 0 supports. That saves, we found yesterday, 2 hours off of the print time. by not having to print supports that we don't need. Even though Kura wanted to generate them when we clicked the generate support buttons in a couple spots, we didn't need them. So as you can see, this is about another 9-hour print. They're very similar to this piece here. And again, these are the little sort of winglets, as you might call them. I can hold it up. And those form what I'm only can be assuming is these like outer sort of things here, right? These wings of the ghost that sort of move around it. So that's awesome. We got 4 here. We have 4 more printing over there. And of course we have our death box here. And what we've been doing with that is taking these sanding blocks. We've been sanding those down because we're going to prime this really soon, and we're going to paint this up so it looks like the death box. And of course you'll remember this from last time, it holds our Switch games in there. And so we've been sanding this using heavier and then softer and softer grits of sandpaper blocks, and as you can see, we're doing that there as well on all the different sides, just to get these away. Now, again, we're going to do the same thing with these ghost blocks. If you can see in here, the printer just gets really janky on some of these corners. It really gets those kind of messy. And you can just kind of break those. That's why this X-Acto knife here, you can just kind of go down and sort of chop those off. Right? There's no sense in sanding those because then you'll just sort of wear them into the model itself. So what I like to do is just go through with a knife, either a utility knife or a X-Acto knife or something sharp to sort of go through and sort of cut those off, right? And then when you go to sand, it's going to be that much easier to sand those little bits. And I didn't really check. This is probably $1 X-Acto knife. I just grabbed it off of the little studio workbench over there. But some of these are a little nastier than others, as you can see. This one has some real nasty edges to it, and again, these should just break off. Right, and be a little more softer of an edge. And again, you're going to want to break all those off. I'm going to sand that off there. So let's go through and kind of cut those. There we go. Now, as you can tell, this model is a very just angular piece. There's not a lot of curve at all to it, except this inner eye here, this sort of orb in the middle of this sphere in there. But everything on the outside, which makes it easy to sand, because then we can take our sanding block, right, and we can just get those edges exactly smoothed out. There's even some really cool details in here, as you can see. And this is where some of the things are going to sort of click into. Got those holes there for those pins. So we're going to go through these models. This one's especially janky here on the inside. So we definitely need to work on that. Right? So we can take some of that and cut some of that out. So, we're going to go through in the next day and sort of shave those off there and sand those. We're almost ready to paint our box here. It is coming out very smooth. In fact, we're just down to almost the last of the, let's see if we can raise this up a bit, almost the last of the grits, down to some of the softest here. let's see if you can get, we've really got that smoothed out there. It's probably hard to tell in there, but it is really coming along. And we're gonna prime this, and then we're gonna paint it so it looks just like the death box from the game, and we'll hold our Switch games in there, which is going to be awesome. And again, we have a couple little spots in here we need to get out, and I think the best tool for that, especially if you've been to the dentist recently, is some of those sort of pin like hook scrapers. If you can see here, this is sort of one you can sort of like pick at things, right? And if you had one that was more of a hook that you could sort of like pick at and sort of hook things out, that would probably be your best bet, because there are a lot of little artifacts inside of here that you can take care of. So we're going to work on that. We're going to let these print. We're going to be back tomorrow with a much longer print and play. Today was about a half hour. That's just the way things worked out. So I wanted to thank you. We got a play in. We got some printing in. We'll have more parts tomorrow. We'll get some painting done. And, we're getting massive frame drop here. So I'll probably have to work on that a little bit too. So, hey, I just want to say thank you for joining us for just a little bit. Let's end on with some jams. Don't forget to check out Julian Avia for these dope jams. He's got a bunch of stuff. And of course, check out Bold Print Shop for these models. We're going to pop this into a nightlight. Thank you for joining us. I will see you soon.